Welcome back to a new Boom Beach video. Before we start, I want to mention we're pushing our upload time from 6 a.m. Central Time to 4 p.m. Central Time. We think it'll just be a better time for everyone, and we're very excited about this change. If you're a new viewer to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe and smash that like button. But guys, before we start, remember this is a new update. I'm going to be jumping into Proto Troops in a second, but this new update allowed for us to be on the Creative Boost system. Enter code COSMIC in your shop to support us. It really helps us, but let's jump into it. So today, we're going to be talking about Proto Troops and the way they work, and we're going to be explaining the upgrade system in more detail. So hopefully you guys will get a better look at what Proto Troops are and how to upgrade them. Of course, things could change, but I'm going to be giving you guys kind of where I'm standing with the Proto Troops and kind of my view on them and my perspective on them. So first thing you need to know, the trader no longer brings Proto Troops into Boom Beach. Now everyone will get them. You just have to be HQ 14 and have a level 13 armory, and you'll start unlocking Proto Troops. Now if that's not you, push up on your main base and get there as fast as possible, because Proto Troops are a big part of Boom Beach. I have a feeling going forward, because they added this whole new system and it's really cool. So we've seen, how many Proto Troops have we seen so far? Well, we've seen engineers, we've seen all three of the tank Proto Troops, the Lasertron, the Rainmaker, and the Critter Cannons. So right now we're at 4, including the engineer, and then I don't believe there have been any others. I mean, we've had like Mark 1 and Mark 2 of some of those tank Proto Troops, but I don't think we've seen any other Proto Troops besides those. And Proto Troops I see coming in the future, probably flying troops, if I'm gonna be honest. Troops that they bring out to warships for a short period of time. I think if they bring them out to the main base, they might have to nerf them a little bit, because flying troops seem kind of overpowered, especially on the main base. So they might have to nerf it if they come to the main base, or make prototypes able to shoot down the flying troops. So those were all the troops, and then I also think Proto Troops last for a week now. I believe we had a week of the engineers, and that's a week you can get upgrades done and just keep grinding through troops. Now we haven't seen a second Proto Troop yet, but I believe this is how it's going to work. So each Proto Troop has its own Proto token, and if we go to my map here, we click on Dr. T. During the event, you can grab yourself those Proto tokens. I'm going to be explaining the different tiers of the Cycle of Evil, because you get those tokens only through the Cycle of Evil and only during that event. So I can't get the Engineer Proto tokens when the Lasertron Proto tokens are available. There's no way for me to get them when it's not in the event, and there's no way for me to get them outside of the Cycle of Evil at this point in time. So one thing that remains a little bit unclear is the level system of troops the next time they appear. So next time they appear, will I get all of the tokens I collected last time? So next time we see an Engineer Proto Troop, will my level stay at like level 23 or 24, or will it reset down to level 22? Everyone's Proto Troops are gonna unlock at one level under your headquarters. So I'm gonna be able to unlock them at level 22, because my HQ is level 23. So we won't really know that until we get another Proto Troop, but that shouldn't stop you from trying to collect them, because if I was to give you my honest opinion, I would say they probably do last for the next time through. So next time the engineers come through and I get, let's say, 2 upgrades done this time, the next time they come, I will get, I'll start out at like level 24. And the only reason I say that, because if we go into our armory, they're pretty expensive to upgrade. It's not a cheap thing to upgrade. We've done 2 Cycle of Evil events, and like, people only gonna be able to get maybe 1 upgrade higher. Actually though, only like 1 upgrade done on the Proto Troops if they do reset. But if they don't reset, people can keep upgrading them and they can keep going higher. As far as we know, there is no max, so I guess people can just keep going forever. But the amount of tokens that you need to upgrade your troops does increase. Now once you fill out that little meter, it's going to automatically upgrade. You don't need to spend anything else, you're just collecting these tokens. So now let's talk about where you get these Proto tokens. Now, you get them through the Cycle of Evil, and that's the only way you can get them. If you don't know, the Cycle of Evil is the daily Boom Beach events. So we have like Dr. T Tropical Base, we have Dr. T Volcano Base, and then I think we have like Gearheart, and then Imitation Game, and then like I'll put a thing on the screen. But every single day we get a new daily event, and again, the image of the Cycle of Evil is on the screen and when stuff drops for you guys. But now the tokens change between different events. Obviously, Dr. T's Tropical Base is going to give you less tokens than Dr. T's Volcano Base. So I'm going to give you my tier list. I think it goes at the bottom, it's the Island Base. These are the amount of tokens you can get from that event. So it's Island, Volcano, and then I think like Defending, Hammerman, Imitation Game, and Gearheart are all around the same level between those, but you just have to know that Dr. T Island and Dr. T Volcano are the lower events. One thing I do really like about this new update is the fact that the Cycle of Evil is fun again. Like, I have a really fun time trying to beat Dr. T again, and yes, it's easy for someone like me and someone super high in like troop levels, but it's still a lot of fun jumping on and like telling myself, okay, I have to do Dr. T today because I can get tokens. Just like when you were a lower level and you said to yourself, or probably a bunch of you guys are sitting right now, you say, I have to attack Dr. T because it gives me so much loot and I can get some crazy upgrades done. So I really do enjoy the update. It costs no energy to land these little guys. These are the engineers. We have seen the tank Proto Troops take energy to land, so chances are the future ones they probably will. But the engineers I find are really fun. A lot of people aren't very excited about this update, but you just have to remember, I think they're setting up framework for this, for the Proto Troops, because yes, there's not much in this update, and we've waited a little bit of time. Honestly, we haven't waited that long, but yeah, there's not much content for people. But they're really setting up this whole Proto Troop system with the Cycle of Evil, and I think it's gonna be a lot of fun come the future when they bring out just a weird Proto Troop and you get to upgrade it a couple times and just see it deal some damage. So I am really excited about what this means for the future of Boom Beach. I am glad, as much as I love warships, I'm glad it wasn't just another warships update. I'm really glad. It's nice to see the main base getting some love again from HQ 23 and now from this whole Proto Troop update. Now, I know a lot of you guys aren't at that HQ 14 mark. That was from my Discord channel, so that might, I'm pretty sure that's right, but if you guys want to join our Discord channel to double check, click the link down below and you guys can join us and talk to us. It's a lot of fun. Man, I feel like now that we have the creator boost, I'm just advertising stuff, and I hate advertising stuff during my videos, but our Discord channel is mainly for you and not for us. Like, we don't get anything out of it. We just really just want to connect with fans on a much deeper level, and that's kind of why we have it. So it doesn't quite feel like advertising when I try to shout out my Discord server, but I would love as many of you guys to join as we possibly can get, and that'd be awesome. Okay, so my advice when using the engineers. Now, we're kind of drifting away from the Proto Troops and the whole update thing, and we're just looking at the engineers getting some work done on this base, or trying to get some work done on this base. Their turrets deal so little damage. So little. They're not... Okay, they're honestly not that good of troops. I tried them with bombardiers and heavies. It didn't work that well. I think it would have worked better if I just brought heavies and bombardiers. I was trying to use the turrets to distract a little bit, and it did work, but the turrets fire every about 6 seconds, I'm pretty sure. That's what we did in our testing video. So I honestly don't know if there's going to be a really good meta for these troops, but it's a Proto Troop, so who cares if it comes out to be this insane meta? It's only for a week. Like, have some fun with them during the week, and then they leave for a little while. I am excited to see what Proto Troop we get next. I'm assuming we're gonna get like a Lasertron or a Rainmaker or a Critter Cannon next. I don't think they'll bring out another new troop, but I'll be really stoked if they bring out any Proto Troops in the next upcoming weeks after this Proto Troop leaves. We don't know the time frame of Proto Troops, like when they'll bring out the next one, but if I had to give you my honest guess, I would say it's probably like warships. Wait a week or so and then bring out the next Proto Troop, or maybe it might be like a 1 month occurrence, which would make it more rare. And honestly, I wouldn't like that as much, just because then engineers would come out maybe like twice a year. So maybe not that far apart, but maybe like every couple weeks or something, a new Proto Troop can drop. Anyway, I hope you learned something from the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like. As always, it really helps the YouTube algorithm and stuff. If I missed anything in the video, comment it down below. I would really love to hear your thoughts. And also, if you comment something that I missed, I'll probably heart it or pin it to the comment section so future people can see what you said and learn from it, because I probably missed something in this video. Anyway, I'll talk to you in the next Boom Beach video. Bye.